Move on to 138 pounds. From Section 8, Mike Bevilacqua, and from Section 5, Mike Scott out of McQuaid High School in Rochester. Both these men are seniors. Bevilacqua, famous name. Father was a wrestling coach on Long Island.
That's correct. I think it's going to be a real knockdown, drag them out type of fight.
Is that right?
Both wrestlers are aggressive. I think they're going to go right after each other.
We'll see. Bevilacqua in the green from Section 8. Mike Scott, purple from McQuaid High School in Rochester. Once again, this is 138 pounds. Doug Hartman, the coach from East Syracuse Manoa, doing the color analysis. Had two people in this tournament. Didn't make it to the finals, but well represented, as have been a lot of high schools from this state. Right now, Bevilacqua and Mike Scott. No points yet. Kind of feeling each other out, Doug.
It seems to be that way. And also, I think something we should notice is that as the weight classes go up, they seem to be using more strength throws and things like that, where the bottom, lighter kids a lot of times use a lot of quickness. Of course, these guys are also fast. I don't want to take anything away from their speed.
They got it both. Little fireman's carry attempt there by Scott. They go out of bounds, countered by Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua's out of Berner High School, Massapequa, Long Island. He's got a 96-10 record, being looked at by a number of schools, as is Mike Scott. As we mentioned before, New York State a real hotbed for wrestling. Scott in trouble, taken down. Bevilacqua and throws the half.
And I'm sure, I thought I saw the referee signal one count. He might give him 2 back points. 2 takedowns all he gave. I thought I saw him give the old hand signal, that old 1 count, but...
Norm Thomas is the official. Gordon Carberry is the assistant referee. This 138-pound bout, so it's now 2-1. Scott gets an escape. 20 seconds left in the first period. Might look at these sectional standings when we get a second and let you know how the sections are doing as they compete against each other. 13 sections, as we said, actually 11, but we have the Public School Athletic League from New York City and the Catholic High School League, which essentially is in Long Island, New York City.
The LE standings are updated through the 132-pound match.
So at the end of the first period, Bevilacqua on top 2-1. Let's take a look at those standings. Section 11 in the lead out of Long Island, 179.5 to Section 1's 161.5. Section 4 is third with 150, and Section 8 also has 150. So a lot of close for third and fourth, but not so much for the first. And what a move by Bevilacqua. He just took Scott right down to the mat, picks up 2, but looked like it was going to be a slam, but just broke out of it at the very end and did a nice job. 4-1 now in favor of Bevilacqua. Mike Scott, McQuaid High School, 80-20 is his overall record. He is in a tough one here with Mike Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua in the green from 8. Norm Thomas brings him back to the middle, where they'll start again.
Bevilacqua seems to be a little more tired. I don't know if that's going to be a factor at the end. Of course, sometimes might be just a heavy breather.
Right. that adrenaline gets flowing. I've seen guys in the warm-ups look like they're going to burn themselves out warming up on the mats. Boy, I tell you what, Bevilacqua's got a flair for kicking those legs out and making it look like...
Kicks those legs out and brings it up, and looks like he's going to take them down on the mat
right.
and slam them.
Right.
And he really doesn't.
And I have seen some in the States where if you get slammed and it's an illegal slam and you can't continue, the man who did the slamming loses. And right there, Bevilacqua lost 2 points as Mike Scott came around, reversed him. 4-3 now. 40 seconds.
Bevilacqua's got to get his base up or he's going to get warned for stalling.
Yeah, he appears to be kind of a cement block down there, doesn't he?
Both men have got to work.
That's right. installing. The bottom man has to try to get out, and of course the top man has to try for a pin. Almost an illegal lock by Scott, but he counters. Thought he was going to have his hands locked. 15 seconds left in the second period.
I said earlier, I think both the wrestlers here at this level, sometimes they don't look like they're working, but what they're actually doing is setting their moves up. They're very, very deliberate.
Like a game plan.
That's right. They know what they're going to do, and they know what they can do just by the feel of what what they think they can do, but just by the feel of what the opponent has on them.
Oh, first caution I think we've had. I think it's going to be against Scott, and he looked a little shook up by that.
The caution is just an improper starting position. Somehow, there has definite rules about it. I believe it has back foot up too far.
Nice move by Bevilacqua. He just fired out of there. He fired straight up in the air. Got the 1 point, and now he's going right after Scott. Now that warning may have Scott maybe not locked up exactly the way he wanted to on that down position, but at any rate, 5-3 in favor of Bevilacqua.
And he's also down now, and that's to his advantage. He really exploded out of the whistle on that.
Let's see if he does it again. He gets his arms bent underneath him, and I think it helps him with his explosion up. He does the same move.
He just hops right up. It's not a stand-up. He's just jumping up.
And he gets one right there. And what he does, Mike Scott, it's almost, he's so fast, Bevilacqua's so fast, it's almost impossible for Scott to do anything. And I think it all starts from Bevilacqua's starting position when he gets down so low and fires up out of there.
I think he also anticipates well in the official's whistle. He's looking right at that official, and I think he knows exactly when he's going to blow the whistle.
All right, now he's doing what he did before, taking Scott up in the air. But he's got a 6-3 lead, 3-point lead in the last period.
He also seems a little greedy. It looks like he's trying to get not only the two, but put him on his back right away off it, too. And I think maybe...
sometimes you just go in and get your points and then worry about the back points and see if they come.
Especially when you're talking about the state finals.
Yeah, you're never going to give up any points. You want to get them when you can. And right now at 6-3, a 3-point lead for Bevilacqua. Nice move. He's so fast. He dragged that arm and then he just sunk it right up. He's very, very quick. Out of Berner High School, Massapequa. I don't think I've seen a faster wrestler in the tournament.
He just seems like he sets things up. I think Scott thought he was going to do something else, and he was ready to counter it, and boom, he just shot in and was able to get him in his grasp and take him down.
With Bevilacqua's speed, you don't have time to think as much as you do if something works a little slower. Bevilacqua gives up one now on an escape to Scott, and Scott, I think, would like to be on his feet with Bevilacqua because 30 seconds left in this match. He's got to get some kind of throw and some takedown points. They go out of bounds. And they'll bring him back. Bevilacqua on one side and Scott on the other as they go for the takedowns. 17 seconds left, 8-4 lead. Bevilacqua being as aggressive as he was before, once again trying to get that hip in and throw him.
He hasn't let up at all. He just, sometimes when you get ahead of that 8-4, sometimes you have a tendency to let it.
You said he looks tired. He still does, but he's still going 110% with 5 seconds left. It looks like Bevilacqua is going to be a winner in convincing fashion.
138-pound state champion.
Mike Bevilacqua out of Berner High School, Massapequa, Long Island, defeats Mike Scott 8-4, and he is, as you said, Doug Hartman, the 1985 New York State wrestling champ at 138 pounds.